Minecraft. This text is hard to read if you play the game at the default resolution, but at 1080p it's fine. Well, I play at 720p, and it's still a little hard to read. I don't like playing in a full screen window because I kind of feel seasick when I'm playing the game. It's Minecraft, Exploration and Tactics with Brian. Today's episode is super long, mostly because I didn't find a good place to cut it. I have a lot of stuff going on. There's two main things in this episode. One is I set out to find a dungeon, and I am so lucky at this game, it's just crazy. I, a couple episodes ago, wanted to find some diamonds to make some more diamond tools, and I found 17 diamonds. In this episode, I want to find a dungeon, and, well, I have some good luck there, you'll see. There's a lot of action in this episode. I'll be fighting lots of bad guys. I will also be talking about other topics in my life, and have a little challenge that I'm starting to set up that kind of involves you, maybe? And so, yes, rather than tell you more about it now, you can just watch the episode and see. This is a long episode. Usually I aim for about 15 minutes. This one's closer to 30. So as a result, I might skip an episode during this upcoming week. If I don't have time, we'll see. But let's go ahead and get started. Hello, it's Brian again. And I was just in the mood to go spelunking and try to find a dungeon. And so I just started digging in a random direction from kind of the area where I left off last time. And I've just started hearing monsters. And so I'm trying to head over in their direction. Based on the number of skeletons I'm hearing in this area, I think there actually is a fair chance that I might be right near a skeleton dungeon. Because I hear a lot of bones clanking around. And I've just been kind of randomly probing around the staircase. I think they might still be above me, and so I'm going to go up a few more squares. Alright, let's see. The zombie startled me. Okay, the zombie is higher, and so I guess the skeletons were lower. And so I tried skeletons at this level. I tried looking for the skeletons at this level, so maybe I still need to dig deeper, and so I will dig deeper and see if we can find skeletons. Although I'm not really keen about going down into a skeleton dungeon. My pick just ran out, but fortunately I came prepared. I've got another diamond pick and another diamond shovel in reserve after we found the 17 diamonds in a small area in the previous episode, which was super fortunate. I thought I might have... No, I guess that was just the torch. Thought I saw a glitch through the wall that might have been a skeleton. If it is, in fact, a dungeon, before I get there I should see some cobblestone. Aha! Well, I see a room. There's a skeleton. Okay. Alright, and now we've got a couple guys shooting at each other. Before he sees me, I guess I better do that. Let's do that too. There's definitely still a bunch of skeleton noises, and so I'm going to do this. I'm going to close that back up and attack slightly higher. Oh man, I think I was getting so close. Because since there's still more skeleton sounds, I think there may in fact be a skeleton dungeon right over here somewhere. Let me give you some light so that you can see, and so that I can see. There's a skeleton. Well, I still haven't seen a dungeon anywhere. Oh, there's the dungeon. Okay. So I'll let those two duke it out for a moment. And then this is just going to be rough. But I have plenty of armor, and I have some food on my person and all kinds of other goodies I might need. I've got skeletons coming at me around the left corner, which is bad for them and good for me. So I have a lot of things that are working reasonably well in my favor. Oops, hello. Alright, let's get a little bit closer. Let's kill off one more skelly. Hello. Alright, this is not bad. Hooray! And 5 minutes... That's a cool-looking dungeon wall, too. It's like a little built-in staircase. Let me make sure there's no other bad guys hiding over here. Nope, this is just a little dead end. Hooray. And there was the one cobblestone that when I attacked from a little bit below. Yeah, I set off to find a dungeon, and I have only been playing for, like, I don't know, 5 minutes off camera, and then the couple minutes you've seen me on camera. And here we are. And so, unfortunately, I tunneled through a ton of cobblestone that I don't need, and so I'll put that away in those chests so that I can get string, don't really care about, saddle, bread, redstone, another bucket. That's some decent loot. I don't mind that. Okay, and there was a second chest. And over here we have more bread, cocoa beans, that's happy. I think I'll take the cocoa beans in preference to the string. And I can throw away some gravel to take some more bread. And I can throw away some flints to take some more bread. Alright, I have plenty of bread on my person as well. And it's another skeleton dungeon. Hooray! I think I've only found, like, 3 skeleton dungeons so far in my world. I've lost track at this point. So there were the 2 that were right together when I first discovered them. There was the one that people pointed out back in my world right next to my home base that I got within, like 2 feet of and just didn't quite see around the corner. Okay, and then there's still the zombie noises up here. And so let's go ahead and keep playing and see if we can find these zombies, who seem to be getting louder as I got higher. And alright, that's where I came from. I think the zombies are over in this direction, maybe, possibly. Yeah, and so it's always fun to find a dungeon. One of these days I'm hoping to find an apple or a golden apple, just because that would be a super bonus, and it's one of the very few, possibly the only. I didn't realize I was down at the gold layer. I thought I was a little bit higher than this, but I guess I must be around level 30 or something. And so, oh, gold, I can't pick you up. How sad. I will eat a piece of bread so that I can pick up gold, and so that I get 1 heart back. Oops, alright, well, found a source of some water over here. Okay, so the water I'm hearing seems to be above me here, and so I will do this. There is some coal on the ceiling, and so I will dig up through it in order to duly accomplish mining some extra coal and starting a staircase up so that I can get above this water. I will knock out my torch. So I kind of dig a little spiral staircase up a few things this way. I heard something walking around on dirt, too. I will put a step here, and I will just start going this way. Hello, it's a cave system with a zombie. And I hear at least one more thing walking. And I haven't seen him this way. There's the water. Looks like I have a ceiling over here, and so I'll go up this way first. And see what we find. It's another zombie! Hello! And another zombie. Oops. And a skeleton. I kind of like this little, oops. I don't think I've ever replaced a gold block like that before. I'm not accustomed to having those things in my hotbar. That was kind of amusing. Yeah, this is like the perfect little formation to give me protection against enemies as I climb up here. Let's get some more light. More cave system. More zombies to kill with the diamond sword. Yup. Ah, darn it. I thought I was going to get away from that. Haha, skeleton helped me kill the zombie. Alright, and I think I hear another one. Ooh, yups. Alright, saw him coming in time to deal with that threat appropriately. Oh, there's another one. Hello, creeper. That's right, I got the high ground. Alright, I would actually like to pick up the gunpowder. And so, let's eat some more bread. Yum. Gunpowder achieved. Alright, it looks like there's a bunch of ways to go here. Yeah, since I immediately accomplished my mission of finding a dungeon, now I guess I'm just spelunking. So I'll light up a little bit of an area. I don't have that much time to play before work. So we'll do what we do. Yeah! Backed up just in time. Alright, strafe. Darn it. Haha! Alright, that was good. I think he only got 1 hit on me. I heard a spider up ahead. And I'm about to run out of torches. So, let's run slightly back. There's a few dark areas around here, so I better sing torches, torches, torches. Brian needs some torches in order to stay safe while there's enemies afoot in the near distance. Alright. Back towards what I think is the direction I heard the spider noises. As I've mentioned many a time, I find that it's hard to listen directionally for spiders. Those little high-pitched squeals seem to kind of come from every direction, I feel like, the noises. And hey, there's a nice little cave bit of lava. So that is pretty cool. The string, again, I don't care about. I'm really worried about the fact that my inventory is too full. But if I encounter more enemies, I'll need to eat more bread, and so that will help unfill it. And so I guess I will plan on that. So there's more to explore back that way. But I am just going to try to find more enemies around one of these corners so I can get more tangles. Haha! And perhaps play badly enough that I get injured and need to eat more food. Hello, spider! That was funny. He, like, walked right up to me and then stopped. Aha! Now I know where the spiders were coming from. It's a spider dungeon! Well, I wanted to get a dungeon, and I've already got 2. That is pretty cool. Looks like I'm going to have to start using these chests, though, because now I won't be able to hold everything. Alright, I can pick up that stuff. And, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to make a little mini base here. And, alright, some more wheat. Yup. Alrighty. I'm going to just peek around a little bit more in the area to see if there were any other kind of directions that I need to explore other than the one I just came from. And trying to put some light a little bit higher up. Let's get these blocks out of the way. But yeah, it seems like that might be the only interesting area to go right here. So I think I am going to go ahead and make a little mini base station right here, perhaps. Actually, I don't even need to make a base station per se. But I think I will sit right here. I have only been playing for about 20 minutes or even less today, but I'm going to go ahead and call it quits here and go ahead and get ready for work. But this will give us a fun place to continue exploring from next time, so I will see you again probably very shortly for you. And I'm back. It is now Friday evening for Brian time, and I have some time to play before I go to bed. I need to go to bed at a reasonable hour tonight, because tomorrow I am doing something fun. So I work at a tiny little software company in Redmond, Washington that you might have heard of called Microsoft, and one of the fun things that they do there, so there's obviously lots of computer geek people like me who are into brain teasers and puzzles and different things, and so they have a few different puzzle events that they have at Microsoft throughout the year, and one of them in the summertime is called Puzzle Safari. And I'm going to go ahead and try to speed up some of the disappearance of this lava. Wow! That ended up being quite the cascade of hissing noises as that water went and disappeared, taking away the lava. Oh, and I'm saying again, so yes, fair criticism on the last video and on a number of my videos. I said, like, sometime way back in, I don't know, like, back in some of the early episodes, that one of the reasons that I was doing this, like, doing the whole YouTube commentary thing, is I wanted to just kind of practice talking. And because I thought it would potentially build speech and presentation skills when I'm just kind of speaking extemporaneously on the fly as I'm trying to, play the game and do all this stuff. And so it seemed like, a noble possibility in terms of, taking, just a fun activity and somehow making it, a growth opportunity for Brian. But nevertheless, and there I'm just going again, now I'm slightly aware of it at least, I say a lot, and I would like to say less, and I have not really, apparently a creeper died, hello, in the lava over there at some point, I'm guessing. Alright, and we're getting to another lava area over here, and that will be good. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! Yeah! Oh my god, ha 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 ha, ha ha. Ha 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 ha. So it's possible that I have too much light in my room right now, and so I'm not seeing well in the dark on the screen, and maybe you guys saw them coming before I did. And yeah, I might have to adjust the volume up a little bit. Well, I think I can hear okay. I guess they're creepers, so they weren't making that much noise. Yikes, that was scary. Fortunately, my armor's in good shape. yeah, my armor was kind of in mediocre shape when I started after I returned from vacation, but I did go ahead and replace my iron chestplate, and so it's in better shape again. All right, I've been trying to talk about 6 different things. Let's do one at a time. Yes, so I had kind of the goal of being better about the ums, and I don't know that I have been doing anything to really achieve that goal because I have not been paying much attention to it because I just start playing the game and either the game is fun and I'm just having fun with that and so not thinking about what I am saying and how I'm speaking, or it's the case that especially in episodes like the last 2 where I'm just kind of talking randomly about my life and I have a whole bunch of non-Minecraft related topics that I'm speaking about, and as a result of that I'm trying to play the game and talk at the same time, and that's completely using all of my brain capacity, I'm sure. There's another And so I was thinking, I have no idea, this is probably going to come back and bite me, but it might be interesting if I want to know if I'm ever getting any better to kind of track how much I am saying the word as I make my videos. And I expect that there are probably plenty of people on the internets who, would make a counting game or drinking game or something of it. There's another one. And so if you want to post a comment that says, in this particular video, Brian said 24 times or 80 times or 460 times, I have no idea how many it will actually turn out to be, then I will go ahead and let you do that. And I was thinking what I need to do is I need to create some kind of penalty, where you put, it's like the swear jar, where you put $1 in the swear jar each time you say a swear or something. And let's be careful. I'm just kind of spelunking around the lava layer right now because A, I might find good stuff like diamonds, and B, the lava is probably going to keep things reasonably safe while I'm trying to talk about other things as I'm playing Minecraft. And yeah, but $1 would be way too much because I would go bankrupt in no time. But I have not donated to Kurt's Farland or Bust, and so I was thinking maybe something like a nickel or something for all the I say, like starting in this episode and then like moving forward. And at some point, I haven't donated. I'm planning to donate to the charity, but I actually haven't donated because I don't want him to reach 8,000 yet because I still have a bit of things happening like in the next month. And I want to make sure that I have free time so I'll be able to watch his live cast when he finally does reach his Firelands or Bust charity goal. And so, all right, so I guess I got turned around. Is this the dead end? Yes, this is the dead end that I just went and explored. Okay, so there's nothing over in this direction other than some measly coal that actually I do need, so I will start gathering this coal. But yeah, I've been planning to donate to Kurt at some point, probably after a few weeks from now when life has calmed down again and I don't have any exciting things or vacations on the horizon, when I will have more of my own free time so that I will know that I'll be able to watch his live cast for Firelands or Bust because I would really enjoy that. And yeah, and then at the same time I was just thinking about that with respect to the and thought that that might be fun for you all. So if it is, if you're one of those people who would enjoy tracking how many times Brian says in an episode, then feel free to go about it and leave it in a comment. Don't don't argue about did I say it 63 times or 64 times in the comments. Just post a number, and if a few people post a number and it's about the same, then I will have a sense of it, and I'll have a sense of whether a nickel is a reasonable amount then over the course of 3 or 4 weeks of videos if I add it all up to make a nice Firelands or Bust charity donation to the Child's Play charity on Kurt's channel. There's another I'm becoming more aware of it just as a result of talking about the topic, and so hopefully this will help, and it would be really awesome if I could see those numbers go down over time, because then I would actually be achieving the goal of becoming a better speaker as part of doing all these YouTube recordings, as opposed to just stating at the outset that that was one of my goals and then not actually working towards it. So there you go. In any case, now I will return to the topic that I was starting to talk about, which is there's this puzzle safari thing going on tomorrow. It's one of the annual puzzle events that they have at Microsoft, that different people at Microsoft put on and organize each year, and they do awesome stuff. And it just has all kinds of crazy puzzle games like crossword puzzles and cryptic puzzles and word searches and all kinds of interesting puzzle types that have kind of been invented by the puzzle creators. And it's tons of fun, and it's called Puzzle Safari because there's kind of a what do you call when you go around to different locations in order to try to collect things. Like a treasure hunt. That's the word I was looking for. It's kind of like a treasure hunt because basically each puzzle has a solution that then leads to a location on campus, on Microsoft campus. And so then you have to run around and go to these locations and collect stamps. There's like the kind of stamps that you like press a stamp against an ink pad and then leave a stamp in your little puzzle book. And so that's how you know that you've solved the puzzles and gone to that location and gotten the stamp. And at the end of the day, everyone turns in their stamp books, and the people who get the most stamps score the most points and win the hunt or the safari. And yeah, so it's I don't know how well I'm describing this at all because I'm trying to play Minecraft at the same time, and I'm honestly still not that great at doing the two things at once. I think I am getting better. If you go back to some of my early videos, like I could, barely play the game and talk at the same time. Yes, so anyway, there's another Yes, that is something that I'm doing tomorrow, so I need to go to bed at a reasonable hour tonight, because I need to get up early in the morning and go play that, and it's going to be super fun. But while I have a little time, it's only about 10 p.m., I just uploaded the video where, there's another I uploaded the video where I was singing the Floating Blocks of Snow song, and then just watched Kurt's video that he uploaded, and he sang Floating Blocks of Snow, which is crazy. There's another I guess it's not too crazy in that... Okay, great. So, I did not record this part, but basically when I started heading towards... I said at the beginning of the episode that I wanted to find dungeons. Ooh, I hear a zombie over here. Alright, I'm going to go try to find him now. But I said I wanted to find dungeons, and so I just started carving, and so I made this long tunnel back from my original base station, and so now I'm headed back to my original base station, except for we're on another side detour to go find these zombies that all of a sudden I think are getting... No, they are getting louder, I think. Hold on. I need to listen in sound tour. Alright, and I think they might be up. Let's actually... Let's do some of this action, where I climb up a few steps and see if they get louder or softer. I think they are louder up. And so I will continue going up. Yes, so in any case, I have that tomorrow, so I can't stay up too late tonight because I have to get up early in the morning and be refreshed, so I have my brain in gear and I'm ready to solve puzzles. And so that's going to be super fun. I've definitely, since I've been back from vacation, been doing more random talking about life. I imagine that some of my new subscribers will like that if they like Kurt, but I don't know because I have kind of a different bent. This is Minecraft exploration and tactics, and for the most part, I have focused on the Minecraft as opposed to focusing on the Brian. And now I've lost track of the zombies again. Hold on. Let me turn up my system sound. I'll be right back. Yes, they've gotten quieter, and so where did I pass them? Alright, it's a bit louder here. And then how loud was it over here? Alright, I think that they are at about this height, and I'm not sure what direction, and so I'm going to just kind of dig in a couple directions and see if I can see a cave system. Alright, I'm going to edit this out, and I will see you guys again in a moment when I find them. Okay, I finally found them. It turns out that they were below me by a bit. And so much for Brian's skill at hearing where they are. Although, admittedly, it's harder to do when you're talking. All right, and it seems like we just have a couple of zombies here, so I don't think it's a dungeon. Sorry, don't think it's a dungeon. But let's go ahead and check out what's down here anyhow, since we got a little cave system. Might find some good resources, or who knows what. There's some iron. And yeah, and so I don't know if I am going to, continue talking as much about myself or go back to more kind of Minecraft focus and exploration and tactics and talking about different combat tactics and whatnot. Actually, I will mention one thing right here because I know I did it a bunch in the last video or two, but I don't remember the last time that I've described it. But basically, whenever I find a dead end, especially when I'm in kind of a complex cave system, I like to put down 3 torches, kind of in a shape of a little arrow that points towards the dead end, so that if I revisit that area again later, and I see the 3 torches on the ground, I know that I don't need to go in that direction because it's a dead end, I've already explored it, and that is the main way that I keep track of where I've been and where I need to go when I'm playing Minecraft in order to not get lost in cave systems. And that works pretty well, provided that you don't have a bunch of cave systems that circle around, because if you're going in circles, then there aren't any dead ends, but nevertheless you can, be traveling the same corridors over and over and over again. You're just going in a circle. And then you're out of luck. And so, all right, I believe I've gotten all the iron and good resources out of there. And this was a dead end as well, and so this entire area is a dead end. And so I will go back, tracing back up until the point to where I reach a choice point from wherever I was digging, or let's see. I tried going that way and didn't find zombies, and I tried going that way. Aha, okay, so here is where I came in. Great. And so now in this case, the other thing that I'll sometimes do is just close off an area. And so we explored all up there. We found the little cave with the zombies. We explored over there, and I didn't find the zombies. And so I'm just going to close them back off now so that I don't go wandering down there again, since there's nothing useful down there. And so that's one of my tactics in terms of Minecraft exploration and tactics that I try to share as part of my video making as well, but now I'm going to head back up to the base, and I guess I've only been playing for a little while, but at this point that might be another good place to go ahead and stop so I can get some rest and get prepared for tomorrow and drop off a bunch of stuff. I have a bunch of gold, I have a lot of iron, and so I will go ahead and stick this iron in a furnace. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 54. And so I will cook that up. I have a bunch more iron that has been cooked up over here that can be merged with this iron. I can now drop off all of the goodies like the saddle and the cocoa beans. And I've got now more than a stack of iron and another stack that's cooking up. And so I am doing real well in terms of the resources in this area. So that is happy. I will also drop off most of my bones. I will keep a couple on me. Well, actually, I'm not going to need them for a while. I have plenty of wheat and plenty of... there's another plenty of wheat and plenty of seeds and plenty of bread, so I'm not going to worry about running out of food that I'll need to do any quick farming. And since this chest is starting to fill up, at this point I also need to consider just going back to Vantage House or one of my other main bases and bring all this stuff back. Or I might, from here, travel a different direction, just directly south back to the Sky Rail and see where I end up. But I'm going to go ahead and cook this stuff up. I'll go ahead and call this an episode for the day, and I will see you guys again next time, and who knows what we're going to do next. We'll find out sometime in the future. Bye-bye.